Hello, beautiful star seeds and ascension souls. Welcome to your reading for October 2024. However, if you found this video in the future, that is okay. This message that comes out today through the tarot reading is meant for you. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and thank you for returning if you've been tuning in to my videos. I'm Colleen O'Connor, also known as the Healing Visionary. I'm a natural healer and channeler of angelics and star beings, mainly from my own Andromedan family. So a lot of my videos are all about the ascension going on now, ascension talks, and tools, some pretty unique ways of connecting with the new earth realm that you might not hear from anyone else. Because my background is in the shamanic arts, I'm helping people to align with their highest destiny through shamanic energy medicine for healing and guidance. This is my main focus, and the techniques and methods that I share come out of that kind of background of journeying for information, journeying for the medicine, and bringing the whole body into balance. So please do check out my other videos if this interests you and you'd like to learn more. I have a whole series from what I made called the Starseed School of Illumination, has a bunch of informative videos, and recently some interesting channeled information and a couple of ascension talks. So please check that out if you haven't already. All right, let's get on with the reading. Let me share my screen. So if you'd like to get a cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of wine, water, whatever it is you prefer, and settle in. I never know how long these readings are going to be. Let's just see what comes up first. I think the energies have been hitting all of us super hard. I mean, we have this every year, eclipse season, but not with the same energies that have been available on the planet like they are now. So there's a bit of evidence right there that all of this is truly shifting, and the time is now. So maybe the reading will talk about that. Let's see what it has to say. Knight of Swords. Six of Swords. Oh, death. And the Emperor. And the King of Pentacles. Wow, this is actually incredibly beautiful because the Knight of Swords, stepping into your power after a very difficult time. Six of Swords. Swords is standing in your own power. So this is about moving on, taking what belongs to you and leaving what does not. And that means energetically. Sometimes, for example, if Queen of Swords shows up, it means you need to cut out from your life what doesn't serve you. And so swords are that personal power. So taking that and moving on, physically, literally, or metaphorically, you might be shifting timelines. And that's what indicates to me through the death card. And so the death card is not at all scary. It's not about literal death. It is about something has to die in order for the new to be born. And so this pain and overcoming whatever it was, those obstacles, and setting your sights further afield, like Knight of Swords. After a difficult time, after a battle, you look forward. What else is possible? And then moving, and then shifting that reality, shifting your timeline, doing things differently in your life, the unexpected. So I even got some ideas from some other speakers about stirring your tea with the opposite hand. Just shaking up your life that little bit can make a world of difference, just doing something unexpected, even to yourself. And so, whether you're literally or metaphorically moving on, there's going to be this cycle of transition of the old is over in your own person. There's a personal reading. So we're talking about your life. And then the new will come in. And then you have two very masculine cards, which is interesting. The heavy masculine energy that with the Emperor, and that's all about standing in your own authority, doing what you know is ethically right and fair and just for yourself. And then King of Pentacles, someone who's really able to manage their resources and their abundance and their money and their work and what they do in the world in terms of the physical world, worldly possessions and worldly status. So look at that, where you're able to step in and step up into being the emperor, the author of your own life more than maybe you have been before through bosses or other employment, where you can now take charge of your own life and your own resources and income. Or there could be a person, a figure who is an alpha kind of figure who steps in to help you or comes into your life in this way. All right, let's look at the Aleister Crowley deck for the next row. See how that continues the story. Six of Swords, Princess of Discs, Virtue, Three of Wands, Valor, Seven of Wands. Virtue and Valor, that's great combination. And the Prince of Discs. Interesting, right under the King. Now, the Crowley cards are interpreted a bit differently and very intuitively. What I see happening is the Six of Swords, which is also right here, repeating. This keeps happening in these layered card readings. They echo one another so completely. So, and we have again a little bit more to the story, taking up what you want to keep in your life, leaving the rest behind and moving on to the Princess of Discs, being able to create, being your own creator of the abundance that you need or want or desire in your life, having that through these great virtues and valor. So not being afraid of the hard work, standing up for yourself, virtue, the Trinity, the three, a beautiful combination of pursuing your own ideas and creative pursuits. And because you have the Princess of Discs, that is going to support your ideas. Let me just check on Aleister Crowley's exact notes. Okay, this is nice. So also, these two are wands, so they're all about creativity and new ideas. So, in his words, the threes express the symbolism of understanding. The idea has become fertilized. The triangle has been formulated. In each case, the idea is of a certain stability. Seven of Wands. And valor is the energy is at its last gasp. It's struggling and easily overtaken, maybe overcome. And it is not enough. Although there is a certain will to enforce one's intentions, obstacles ahead increase the draw of too much energy, so it's even hard and strenuous to withstand. So it's going to require valor, in other words, to steady your course and get through the coming months with your own stability from inside. Because, like it says, it's going to be uncomfortable and you will feel exposed or weak. However, keeping your intentions clear and taking on the energy of surrender, force nothing, reject nothing. And you will be able to create that stability and avoid obstacles, surrender. So that's coming up ahead. And then it comes out with the Prince of Discs. So here you have the King of Pentacles above, and here Princess and Prince of Discs. From what I'm seeing, it is physically, it's balancing these wands here. So this is showing the trine has been made. So you're setting a good groundwork for yourself to be able to get through this rocky time of energy. You're going to be coming out ahead. These are like bookends here after the rough time of your own power. Now you have resources, plenty of resources, because prince and princess. So this prince is in the earth element and is very meditative. The character denoted in this card is that of great energy brought to bear upon the most solid, practical matters. He's energetic and enduring, a capable manager, steadfast and persevering worker. He is competent, ingenious, thoughtful, cautious, trustworthy. He constantly seeks new uses for common things and adapts to circumstances and purpose in a slow, steady, and thought out plan. So, whether you're male or female, this is the energy that you're stepping into by the end of this. Princess of Discs is also an earthy part of Earth. She is consequently on the brink of transfiguration. So that echoes the death, transfiguration. She is strong and beautiful, with an expression of intense brooding, as if about to become aware of secret wonder. The characteristics of an individual signified by this card are various and innumerate. One must summarize by saying that she is womanhood in its ultimate projection. She contains all the characteristics of a woman, and it would depend entirely upon the influences to which she is subjected whether one or another becomes manifest. But in every case, her attributes will be pure in themselves. So that's a lot like what I was saying, that she is able to be a creatrix. She can manifest and make what she needs. Now, I have a couple more surprises I'm going to throw in here, and that is the Shaman's Oracle. I'm going to pull one from here, see what is really going on inside at a much deeper level. Let's pick. Ooh, eagle. Wow. Oh, very auspicious. Eagle is the higher perspective, seeing things, seeing life from eagle perspective. It's one of the main archetypes in shamanism, in the fourth direction, where we go ultimately to operate from our higher self. and to see our life and to see the world from this perspective of the eagle. It's one of the most highest frequency realms. So I will read the invitation because they're very specific here. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. And that's exactly what we're all doing. We are in the ascension process now, while embodied in bodies. It's a rare, unique time for any third dimensional being to be able to have the ascension going on while we're still in physical body. Here's the invitation. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings? Or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation to embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. That is glorious. I love that Eagle message. And now, final wrap up, this deck of inner wisdom cards. This was made by one of my earliest spiritual teachers, my Reiki teacher, who's from Hawaii, studied directly with students of Mrs. Takata. She designed these cards. They were on little paper slips. She used to hand them to us and then do the crystal bowls and before our sessions. Now, so they're really, interestingly, very accurate. Oh, here it is. Where have I created serenity? Where have I created serenity? Family. Whoa. So, what does that mean for you today? Now, just as an example, I don't have serenity with family. I don't know anyone who does. Okay, well, there are some people. So if that's applicable to you, wonderful. Some of us have to think a little deeper. So let me give you an idea. Family, I grappled with this many years ago and came up with this way of this workaround to the concept of family, since I never really had one. They never supported me, and I was pushed out way back a long time ago as a teenager and never allowed back in. So, family is actually who we bring into our lives, our friends. Friends become your family. Sometimes they're also mentors, professors, teachers that you have also long-standing friendship with. These people are your family. the people we bring into our lives. And so I can completely agree that where have I created serenity? Through family, making that choice through friends and who I bring in for my serenity is so true. So very true. Because some of them don't bring serenity. And interestingly, they have dropped off recently. So I wonder how that applies to your life. Please take a snapshot. I will pause here and clean it up a bit. Ready. Behind me, you can see my latest creation. I put together the artwork for these Elohim, the highest of the high angelics. So from Source Creator, the story goes, the legend says, 12 Elohim came out of that so that Source could experience more from all the universes. So these Elohim came to create spiraling universes, and they are the builders, they're the creators. And there are 12 of them. Let me go bring them closer and I'll show you. So this is the Sapphire Elohim, and their pillows, double-sided. This is the largest size. They're stuffed and they have a zipper. This one, she is based off of Maxfield Parrish style angel. If you can see her beautiful face. And she's sitting on the sea on the rocks and clouds. This is the amethyst. And so they come with activations. I have included historic activations that have been used to call in these Elohim to help in your life. So as you can guess, amethyst is for the third eye and knowing the truth. So I also try and match up the color on the edge to remove the white edge. Some designs were able to do that, others not. And these are in my Etsy shop, the Healing Visionary Etsy shop, if you're interested. This one is based on stained glass. I had in my mind the intention of Lalique style glass, and it is the silver Elohim, so it all had to be in the light blue and silver tones, and I was so happy with her. She turned out really nice. So these are my favorites I picked, but there are many, many more. Oh, here's the little small size. She's a Kokeshi design, a Japanese Kokeshi doll. I love them. They're so sweet. So those pillows with the activation can really bring in tremendous support in your life. I highly recommend, if you're into angels, that you check out my Etsy shop and look at the Elohim series. They have free worldwide delivery, so you can be anywhere. And because I'm working with a printer, so they ship from there and they hand cut the whole thing, and they have really good state-of-the-art printing that is water-based, non-toxic, and strict industry standards. So the quality is very good, and they're like a soft, minky fabric. Very nice to be surrounded with. Thank you so much for joining and for listening to all the way through here to the end. You made it to the end with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may this be a blessing in your life. Please, if you like the Elohim, go check them out in the shop. My Etsy link is in the description below along with my other links, so you can stay connected